Two brothers, one unstoppable empire. From viral internet fame to the boxing ring, Logan and Jake Paul are more than just household names. They're global sensations. But what happens when ambition pits family against family? Behind the flashy headlines, the multi-million-dollar brands, and the bruising boxing matches lies a story of rivalry, redemption, and the fragile bond of brotherhood. Is their relationship fractured beyond repair? They're not just brothers. They're global sensations. Logan and Jake Paul have taken the internet by storm, dominating YouTube, boxing, and business. But behind the fame and fortune lies a story of sibling rivalry, tension, and a bond that's both toxic and transformative. This is the untold story of Logan versus Jake Paul. Let's dive into the untold story of Logan versus Jake Paul. The rise of the Paul brothers. Before the fame, before the controversies, there was Vine, a short-form video platform where Logan and Jake Paul first showcased their comedic skits and over-the-top antics. Their natural charisma and creative edge allowed them to rise above the noise, gaining millions of followers and setting the stage for what was to come. Logan, the elder brother, emerged as the leader. With his movie-star looks, boundless energy, and an uncanny ability to engage audiences, Logan became a pioneer of modern vlogging. His channel was a chaotic mix of pranks, stunts, and emotional storytelling that appealed to millions of fans. Jake, on the other hand, had a different approach. While Logan's content leaned toward theatrical and polished, Jake thrived on a raw, rebellious energy that resonated with a younger audience. Despite being overshadowed at first, Jake's relentless drive and willingness to push boundaries quickly made him a force to be reckoned with. Their sibling dynamic was evident even in their early content. Logan often played the responsible older brother, while Jake reveled in the role of the mischievous troublemaker. This dichotomy, though entertaining for fans, sowed the seeds of competition that would only grow as their careers exploded. The art of conflict. Logan's career trajectory was one of reinvention. After dominating Vine, he seamlessly transitioned to YouTube, creating content that redefined what it meant to be a vlogger. He wasn't just a creator, he was a brand constantly innovating and setting trends. Jake's path was far more controversial. From public feuds with fellow YouTubers to hosting wild parties that attracted police attention, Jake thrived on chaos. His Team 10 collective became a sensation, but it was often mired in controversy. For better or worse, Jake knew how to stay in the headlines. Logan, too, faced his own struggles. The infamous Japan forest incident in 2018 nearly ended his career, leading to widespread backlash and forcing him into a long period of reflection. This public stumble provided Jake an opportunity to step into the spotlight, and he seized it with both hands. The brothers eventually found redemption in the boxing ring. Logan took on high-profile matches against KSI, while Jake dominated the emerging world of celebrity boxing. Their successes cemented their positions as multifaceted entertainers, but it also highlighted the growing rift between them: toxic bonds. The rivalry between Logan and Jake wasn't limited to their professional pursuits. It spilled into their personal lives. Public spats, passive-aggressive comments, and thinly veiled jabs became a staple of their relationship. Fans were often left wondering, was this genuine animosity or a clever PR strategy designed to keep them in the public eye? Jake and I have always been competitive. Logan admitted on his podcast, "It's just, sometimes it gets out of hand." Jake, ever the provocateur, had a different take. "I love my brother, but let's be real. He's not on my level," he said during a post-fight interview. From allegations of stealing the spotlight to disagreements over shared business ventures, the tension between them seemed undeniable. But through it all, they maintained that their bond was unbreakable, though fans and critics often speculated otherwise. Prime versus Celsius, a hidden feud. In 2022, Logan made headlines by co-founding Prime Energy, a sports drink that quickly became a market disruptor. Jake, not one to be left out, aligned himself with Celsius Energy, sparking rumors of a sibling rivalry in the energy drink business. Social media was quick to draw comparisons. Fans debated which brand was superior, and every promotional post was scrutinized for hidden messages. From a branding perspective, it's genius, one marketing expert observed. They're essentially dominating both ends of the market while keeping fans engaged in their rivalry. Whether intentional or not, their business ventures added another layer to their complex relationship, blending personal competition with professional strategy. The breakdown. So what went wrong? Some point to the pressures of fame, constant public scrutiny, and the inevitable comparisons that come with being siblings in the same industry. Others argue that their personalities, so similar yet so different, were destined to clash. Jake's rebellious streak and Logan's desire for control created a volatile mix. Add in the weight of their past controversies and the high stakes of their careers, and it's no wonder their relationship was tested. But despite everything, the Paul brothers have always been vocal about their love for one another. "At the end of the day, he's my brother," Logan said. "That means more than any fight or business deal." Still, fans can't help but wonder, can love survive when rivalry is the foundation of their bond? A true crime twist. Sibling rivalries are nothing new. History and true crime offers countless examples of brothers and sisters whose relationships turn dark. From the infamous Borgia siblings to the Menendez brothers, sibling dynamics have always fascinated psychologists and storytellers alike. While Logan and Jake's rivalry is far from criminal, it does offer a fascinating lens through which to explore the psychology of sibling relationships. Experts note that siblings often compete for attention, resources, and approval, a dynamic only amplified when fame and fortune are involved. Being in the public eye adds a unique pressure, a psychologist explained. It forces them to navigate their relationship in a way that most siblings never have to. Behind the curtain. Growing up in Ohio, the Paul brothers were raised in a household where ambition and competitiveness were encouraged. Their father, Greg Paul, often spoke about pushing his sons to excel. "I always wanted them to be the best," Greg admitted in an interview. "Maybe I pushed too hard at times." Childhood photos and home videos revealed two boys full of energy and dreams, unaware of the fame and scrutiny that awaited them. But as they grew, so did the expectations, and the cracks in their relationship began to show. Behind the scenes, the brothers have admitted to moments of vulnerability and doubt. While their public personas exude confidence, they are still navigating the complexities of siblinghood in a world that constantly pits them against each other. The bigger picture. At the end of the day, Logan and Jake Paul are more than just internet celebrities. They're brothers. Their story is one of ambition, struggle, and the unbreakable bond of family. Whether their relationship heals or continues to evolve, one thing is certain. Together or apart, the Paul brothers will keep the world watching. As the camera pans to a rare candid moment of Logan and Jake smiling together, the message is clear. No matter the rivalry, their bond remains. Sibling rivalry has been a part of human history, but Logan and Jake Paul have taken it to a whole new level on the world stage. Whether they're allies or adversaries, one thing is certain. These brothers know how to keep the world watching. Will their bond survive the pressures of fame, fortune, and competition? Or will the tension tear them apart for good? As we wait to see what's next for the Paul brothers, one thing is clear. Their story is far from over. Stay tuned, because when it comes to Logan and Jake Paul, the drama is only just beginning. This has been the untold story of Logan versus Jake Paul, where rivalry meets redemption.